Hi, welcome back to Kathleen's Wrinkles and Giggles. And of course, I'm Kathleen. And I am a medical esthetician, laser tech, in case you did not know. And I have worked for companies such as Lancome and Estee Lauder and Elizabeth Arden in my 31 years of a career. So hopefully today I can bring some at-home beauty things that you can do for, boy, something that everyone talked about in the facial room this week when I worked. And it's sagging skin on the arms. Like, what the heck happens? Not only back wings, but lines here and crepiness, that little thing that happens in here and our legs. So I've gotten to laugh a lot when my clients are so animated about how they figured out that all of a sudden they've got some new wrinkles on their legs and so forth. So we talk about things that we can do at home. There's a lot of treatments that are in office that are really expensive, but they do provide great outcomes for some, but not for everybody. So it's really hard to spend a lot of money and maybe get a tiny bit. So over the years, I don't do, even though I have access to some of the machines, I don't do it on my body. I do things on my face, but not my body. I'm going to tell you what I do at home on my body and some of the things I don't do, but that are great sellers as in body creams. So I hope that helps because, at this age in our 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and up, we are finding out all sorts of things, but it's so wonderful to age and to be here on earth and to go through memories with our kids, grandkids, sisters, brothers, and aunts and uncles and friends that we wouldn't have it any other way. And if we can make it funny, hence my name of my channel, Wrinkles and Giggles, if we can laugh about it a little bit with all of the things that go on, then that's what makes it worth it. And it just helps us stay a little bit more fabulous. So if that's of interest to you, stay tuned because we're going to go over some of those at home body treatments and lotions that you can use. Here we go. Okay, like I said, we're going to go over some of the things that I do and I've heard other people do. My clients, that they've got great skin. And also, if you don't want to do anything and you just want to concentrate on your face, great. If you want to look a little bit better in the summer when we wear sleeveless or dresses, that's good too. Or just like this shirt. I got this at Amazon and I wore it today because we're talking about it. But one of my clients says, she just gets these sheer shirts at Amazon. And I will link one below, but there's a whole bunch of them. And you can put them over anything. You can put them over a cami. She puts them over her workout gear when she goes from workout, her little tops, to just putting this over, and then she can go out to lunch with her husband. So I think that's pretty nice. So I have gotten some. You can get them in every color. With that being said, there's times I wear sleeveless and I'm great. I've done a lot to my face, but I have been raised where I live in the sun. I've gotten a lot of sunburns, and of course I'm fair skin. So just due to hormones, skin anaestheticity, and what you do to your body. So first and foremost, things that I do. I definitely hydrate. I drink a lot of water. I also drink a lot of lemon water throughout the day. Of course, that helps to hydrate. And then what you can do is also take collagen. There's a lot of collagen and peptide powders that you can put in your protein shake. And when I'm really good, I have it, but a lot of times I don't. But the vital proteins with the collagen and peptides, or just the hyaluronic, you can use as well, and that's just easy and great. One thing that I do that, most of my friends probably don't know I do, but I've gotten over the years advice from clients is dry brushing. Dry brushing, and they come in little handheld ones such as like that, but I'm using my full body one that I can get my back. And you just want to dry brush before you get in the shower. I'm sure you can look up YouTube videos on dry brushing in itself. I'll put a little link, not a link, but a video of me kind of dry brushing my legs. But actually, my sister's probably like, what? She put in a link on her legs? But yes, because you want to go up and you can do your arms and your stomach and all of that. And you're going to do it before you get in the shower because it helps, of course, absorption and getting all those dry, dead skin cells off. Another thing you can do is use your cellulite roller or other massage tools because it also stimulates the blood flow. That's right. And you can push it really hard or you can have somebody do it, probably feel good in a massage. And this kind of mimics, in a way, the machine called Endermology. Not a lot of places have it or states have it. I don't know why, because that works really well. It uses a suction and I think something like this on the machine to suck up and pull, and so therefore it brings blood up to the surface and tightening. And that is extremely helpful. Also, the little gua sha stones, they usually are jade stones of a type of material, that you can get ones that are bigger and even bigger than this for the body. I like this because it had a little rubber piece that I could hold on to. And you go kind of hard and use your strength. And again, that's bringing blood up and lymphatic drainage. And people get really good at it, and it doesn't take too much time. I do it about 3 times a week just because it does take time, and I'm not the best at that. I do more to my face, but my body, I kind of slack off until it's summertime. And then here comes the short sleeves, and another year's gone by, and another little flabby part has started. So you can definitely do that. And it's easy, especially the dry brushing. It's super easy to do that, so all the products get in. Now there's categories of products that you can use, and here's where the video is about. So one of the categories is growth factors. Number 1, that's got 3 money signs in my head because they're relatively expensive. But growth factors help your collagen on a deeper level, and some of them include stem cells. That is the TNS from SkinMedica Body Firm, and it runs, I think nowadays, maybe 200. It might be as low as 150, and that actually does great. It's a nice size. I believe it is 8 ounces, but you can check that out. I did put a link below, and my clients were really, really happy with that when we sold it in our office. And also the NeoCutis line. There's not many products that have growth factors because they are expensive. If it's too inexpensive, it's probably not the true growth factors from stem cells. And the NeoCutis has the Body Firm, and it also performed very well. And that is about $200 also. Don't quote me on that. But the second category, in my mind, it's got $2 signs, kind of like the restaurants. And that's getting better pricing. And that's usually has the caffeine and hyaluronic and some of the peptides that really help that skin to be tighter, look taunter, and you'll get some good results with that. You really will. The ones with caffeine and hyaluronic acid, they are known to be used before liposurgery, or what I hear. I haven't had lipo. I've had a lot of other things. But for liposurgery, especially with anything with caffeine, because they say that it's easier to do. And if you're a plastic surgeon, maybe you are thinking she's crazy. I actually had heard that from a plastic surgeon. So they used it because they thought the skin was taunter and made it a slight easier. So some of those are that famous brand, Sol de Janeiro, the Bum Bum Cream. And I did use that for a while. And I thought it was great. I just thought I didn't really like the smell. I thought it was overpowering. So now they have different smells, and I haven't checked it out. But the Bum Bum Cream was a top seller. It probably still is. You're starting habits that are going to be great for the future. So that's what you want to do. Here we go with another category, and that would be affordable. $1 sign. And these are the ones that I choose because I just, think that some of these are just outrageous. Now, if I had all the money in the world, maybe I would. But some of the things that I do at home are any kind of coconut oil does really, really well. And that is just a brand I picked up through Amazon, I believe, or it could have been TJ Maxx. And I'll put a link below. But coconut oil, you can certainly take that internally as well. People put it in their shakes. I kind of forgot about that. It does great. But here's another one that one of my clients who has the most fabulous skin. It's true that she's still only in her 50s, early 50s, maybe 54 now. But when she walked in, she was just beautiful. And I thought she was 35, possibly 40. She said of all the expensive things, this is what she used on her skin. And believe me, it looked fabulous. Avocado oil. Yes. This one, I ran out of my other one, so I got it from my kitchen. You can use it from your kitchen. Avocado oil. It is great. So I mix it with my moisturizers I get, or creams, because I like that cream feel, or you can just use it straight. Avocado oil. Who thought? And of course, we know that avocados are good for us to eat. So don't forget, internally, you can eat well and you will sustain a nice look and even get better. So I do eat avocados as well and drink a lot of water. If you do a little bit of everything, are you going to look better? Yes. Is it going to make us look like 20 and 30s? No. That's not going to work. So let me know how some of this goes. But whether we do it or not, or whether we decide to buy shirts or dress differently so that things are hidden and our beautiful face shows, or we wear everything without sleeves and let our beautiful body show with all of its glory. And since we've been here on earth for a long time and we're either grandparents or we're sisters or we have friends or we're going to a reunion, we can't hide the fact that we are getting older, but this is our time that we just shine with being fabulous. And so I say celebrate it. And again, most of the time I celebrate it. Other times it's just kind of crazy that new lines have popped up, or it's just no matter what exercise I do. Again, hormones, age, heritage, and all of that. But another thing, drink lots and lots of water. That helps. Make sure that your body's cleared out and functioning by drinking hot lemon water or lots of lemons. I do that. And again, limit the sun or use a sunblock. And that certainly helps because you're not only trying to turn back time, but you don't want to age rapidly. Now's the time to get started, because now when we're in our 80s and nifty 90s, I say that we're going to feel great and be happy that we did that. So I hope this helps. Put some links below. I'll put the links, you put the comments, because I've learned a lot already from the comments, and I'm going to address some of those comments in later videos because you're coming up with great ones. So stay tuned for that. But thanks again for liking and subscribing, and stay fabulous.